Alright, take my boat.
I keep seeing demons when I close my eyes. It's tight down when you see it, yo, it's you blind. Everything in life feel like it's do or die. 'Cause I keep seeing demons.
Alright, take my blindfold.
So this is my little sister Adeline, and today we're gonna be transforming this little corner of her room into her dream gaming setup. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the support that you guys show on my videos, so I truly and deeply appreciate it so much. Also guys, any of the products you see in today's video, I will have the links at the top of my description if you want to go ahead and purchase them for yourself. I don't want to hold you guys up for too long, so we're gonna go ahead and hop straight into building the setup. Before building anything though, I had to go ahead and clean up her room, which by the way was extremely messy. Like, forget building the setup, I could have just cleaned her room and stopped and she would have been just as happy. Like, I don't like cleaning my own room, but I had to deep clean hers. Then I had to take out some of her furniture because I was putting her desk in this little corner, and we brought in the desk. By the way, this is my stepdad Joe, and you're gonna see him a lot more in this video. I then realized I had to move it right back out, so that was just a waste of time. But it was time to get onto the building. Honestly, I was kind of amazed by the packaging. Like, this box had been thrown around in my closet for the past week, and it stayed in great shape. Then I started dancing on the tabletop because it was slippery, but my mom then told me to stop so I didn't hurt myself. Then it was time to start building the base, and of course, more unboxing cinematic B-roll. You know, to be building a literal desk, there's hardly any parts in this box, which kind of threw me off at first. I also struggled to pull every piece out, but I eventually got them all. And finally, it was time to start building the desk. In a previous video, you guys have seen me build a desk like this, and it took a whole lot longer, and it was a lot more scuffed than this one. If you've been watching my videos for a long time, you know I'm not the best at building things.
Zach, did you build your Alex drawers? I'm going through it, man. I don't know what I'm doing.
I do try my best though. It just never goes to plan. But not everything goes perfectly, and we messed up every screw like 2 times, but we finally got them after a while. And after 45 minutes of pain, we were getting onto the final stages of it. I wanted to be a big boy and start screwing things in by myself. If you've already noticed a reoccurring thing in the video, you keep seeing Joe doing the work. So I wanted to go ahead and start doing things on my own. Yeah, not a good idea. I immediately started struggling and then had to ask him for help again. Okay, I promise you guys I helped. It might look bad, but I wasn't like holding Joe captive. He was free to go whenever he wanted. He just wanted to help me because who gets into this cute, lovable, and adorable face? Well, Joe could, because then he left me. So all by myself, I started screwing in the top of the base. And by everyone's surprise, Joe came back to help me. And setting this tabletop on the floor was the most reassuring thing in the world. I was just wanting to get this desk building over with. And finally, after an hour and a half of very hard work, building the entire desk by myself, it was finally complete.
Do my little dancey dance. I got my pants with bands.
I'm absolutely in love with this desk. Just a press of a button, you can rise it to any height that you want. You can even take a nap on it. I'm just kidding. Please don't take a nap on the bed. Wait, that's not a bed. I'm just joking. Please don't take a nap on the table. It also has 3 programmable buttons that you can change to any height. You just click a button and you're officially hands-free. It's super convenient if you're in a rush and you need to fix your desk before you leave. Anyways, after we got moved into her room officially, it was time for her monitor. Now, this is a 4K monitor, which I get is completely overkill for her. But what can I say? I'm a pretty good brother sometimes. Yes, I do know 4K is overkill, but she absolutely is gonna love this monitor because the colors on it are stunning. I'm also using one of my old double monitor mounts. Honestly, it was extremely light and just took a few screws and we were all ready to go. Then I went ahead and put on her second monitor, which is a 27-inch curved monitor. It is my old one. Again, I'm not like rich or anything, so I had an old monitor, so I decided to hand it down to her. And after getting them perfectly aligned, the setup's looking beautiful. And now we can finally move on to building her chair. This is the Andaseat gaming chair, and they were kind enough to send this out for the video, and we can't forget the cinematic box opening. After opening the box, she immediately told caution, do not touch back seat recline lever. When I first opened this up, I was like, who the f would even pull the lever in the first place? I was planning out a super cool transition here. That idea just didn't end up happening. And I legit don't know how because all I did was move my camera. Anyways, just comment down below like, whoa, Cass, that edit at whatever the timestamp is was super cool. Thanks, it would really mean a lot to boost my confidence and my editing skills. Taking it out of the box, I was actually extremely scared because of the big warning thing I opened up to, so I carefully took it out the box. And honestly, everything else was packaged pretty dang well. During videos like this, I always feel like a little kid on Christmas Day, just opening up all the presents except know exactly what's in the present, which kind of defeats the whole thing. Hey, still. Now, one thing about this chair is that it actually has amazing packaging, which is something that a lot of companies completely look over. So I was extremely impressed to see how well each individual part was packaged. But getting on to building the chair, you have to start with the bottom portion first, which is just attaching every single one of the wheels. We had to put this little shock mount on, and it was time to start working on the backrest. Also, for some reason, the packaging was all so hard to open, which is a good thing because it's good packaging, but it's a bad thing because I struggled to open it. Then came the armrests. By the way, we don't like the armrests. The quality of them was great, but the packaging, I got humbled by bubble wrap. So I thought I'd give the second one a try and then got humbled again. Then I came back to the first one and struggled badly. But now we can finally start installing it. It was actually a super easy process and the instructions were very, very clear. It was just a bunch of screwing. And after only 30 minutes, we already started putting on the bottom of the chair.
Days I'm at war with myself, I can't stand.
Then I got to attach the bottom of the chair and we had a fully built chair. Now I severely apologize for what you're about to watch. I promise you I'm not as dumb as I look. I can't build things and apparently I also can't use them. For 5 minutes, I struggled to figure out how to push the seat backwards. I got up and I looked, I felt, I searched and I could not get it to move. And just for all y'all's information, this lever right here, that's how you pull it back. For some reason, didn't feel it or see it. After struggling, I looked at my camera lens and I saw the lever and yep, that's the one. Then at a celebration, I started spinning in 360s, which was a terrible idea. Because after getting up out of the seat, I was so dizzy that I literally felt like I was drunk. After about laying on the floor for 10 minutes, we finally started putting on the armrests. I then also found out that the head cushion is also magnetic. Also guys, it is now the next day that I'm recording this voiceover. Please excuse my hair. I have been editing for the past 8 hours. It's currently 1:06 in the morning and I'm very tired. And now we got most of her setup put together and it's looking absolutely stunning. Next up, I'm gonna be decorating her back wall with these white foam panels. I'm basically turning it from this to this and I think it looks amazing. Putting in these wall panels was extremely tedious because I basically had to eyeball the whole thing. So I was extremely nervous, but I ended up getting the whole thing done. And honestly, it turned out looking amazing. Also, sorry for this camera being out of focus. Now for the top layer, I did have to cut the foam panels and I did it all by hand, so it didn't end up coming out looking the best. But don't worry, I go through the very end and then sand these down so then it's not as bad. Now it was time for her shelves. And finally, Joe made his return. Now I'm not joking when I say you should never let me help with anything. Because this time I actually wanted to help him and this is exactly what happened.
Okay, well, there's a holder.
And yeah, we improvised and fixed it, but this is why you never let me build anything. Don't worry, Joe screwed in the other bit. We got the shelf put in the wall and it looks amazing. And I forgot to record it, but we put in a second shelf up top.
Baby.
Now for her decorations on her shelf, I went pretty basic. I just put up a bunch of her plants and some new plants that I got her. She also had some personal things around her room that I thought looked pretty cool, so I wanted to include them in the shelf to add a little personality.
And I can count all the times it was all fine.
And of course, I had to hook her up with the candle.
In a disguise, Gucci glasses I can never turn.
Now for the gaming PC. This is the Ace Magician AMR5 mini gaming PC, and this thing is absolutely insane. The packaging looks absolutely stunning on this thing and was honestly boxed really, really well. But this is a mini form factor PC, meaning it's portable, you can take it on the go, but it still packs in a very good punch to have some amazing gaming. And when I took it out of the box, I was honestly even more amazed by how small it was. Okay, I wouldn't say small, I'd say it's pretty average. Like my computer is unrealistic. This is more average in my opinion. Anyways, also in the box you get all the needed cables, and of course the computer itself. Even though it's a mini PC, you still get all the ports you need.
That you dodge 'cause you don't wanna.
And this thing looks absolutely amazing. I love the design on this thing.
Give me a
It includes an Ethernet cord, an HDMI, a DVI, and 2 USB on the back, as well as 2 USBs in the front. And it's gonna just chill in the corner of her desk. I'll have more details about the PC later in the video. Now we're gonna go ahead and work on the second part of her wall. It was pretty plain and boring, so I wanted to spice it up a bit. First thing I did is go ahead and take some Govee glides. If you know Govee, you know I love their products, and the glides are one of their best products. I went ahead and lined it up and put it along the side of the wall to give it a nice little glow. And after getting it turned on, it looks so good. I also have some of these fairy lights that I thought would look super, super cool on this little shelf of hers. It took me a while to put them all up, but it definitely adds a nice little touch.
It's always complicated when there's some things that you need.
Next up, I wanted to add 2 more miniature shelves on the side wall. I wanted to make sure she has plenty of room to decorate her room and personalize her setup to exactly how she may want. I also struggled to put these things up for a long, long time, but I eventually got both of them.
Blame it on your issue.
And the second one took me like 20 minutes, I'm not even gonna lie. But of course, I finally got it. For decoration, we're going with some more plants because my sister is absolutely in love with plants, and I also added this little pot. And to be honest, this little wall of hers looks absolutely amazing. It's modern, it's basic, but it looks great. And so far, her setup is starting to look absolutely amazing. I'm honestly pretty proud of myself. But now we had to go and start working on her cable management. Also, my grandma came over, so I got to see my little puppy. This is Molly, she's super sweet. But for the cable management, I basically command stripped one of these port extenders at the top of her desk and then just plugged in every single one of her cables. And now, I'm not the best at cable management, but I try to get them all hidden out the way, and it gets the job done just fine. When I first started turning on her PC, it didn't work, and I low-key had a mini heart attack, and then I realized you just have to hold the button down. And finally, we had life. But here's where things took a turn for the worse. Her PC booted on her vertical monitor. So I basically just turned my camera sideways and got some footage. And let me tell you, trying to work a mouse with your head sideways, casually breaking, is the hardest thing of all time. So now that we have the computer on, everything is going good. Except for again the part where it's literally sideways. Anyways, it is now setting everything up and getting everything booted. I'm praying that it eventually switches back to this main monitor so I can stop breaking my neck. Who knows, it might not. To be honest, it probably won't. That's just my luck. Okay, I need to get this main monitor working real quick so I can stop breaking my neck.
She keep coming up.
Alright, so I'm officially awake from the nap. It was a good nap. I really truly needed it. But I went ahead and got most of the things on her computer set up. Also, her computer looks kind of plain right now, so I'm gonna really quickly download her a wallpaper engine. If you don't know what wallpaper engine is, it's basically a software where you can get like 3D wallpapers. It's super cool. I get questions about it all the time. Why am I so white? So really quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and get all that downloaded and set up for her. I'm also gonna go ahead and pre-download her a few games. That way when she comes home and sees the setup, she can at least hop on it and start having some fun. I honestly don't even know what she plays. I think she plays like Minecraft, Roblox. I literally built her a setup for Roblox. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up going for her, and then I'll show you guys how the computer performs. Real quickly, we're gonna go ahead and get wallpaper engine set up and then start decorating the actual top of her desk with some things that I know she'll want.
I got too much on my mental.
For now, this is what we're going to go ahead and rock with. Honestly, these wallpapers look amazing. I love the animated design. It looks absolutely stunning. Now, there is a few more things that I do want to do for... Is that what I think it is?
Little shawty to the side. She keep coming at me every day and night. When I left
So I completely forgot, but I did order another package for her setup. This is one of Gutsy Aiden's mouse pads. As y'all know, I use all of his mouse pads across any setup that I've ever built. So when I'm building my sister's setup, I'm not gonna leave out another one. Honestly, mouse pads are like the art of a setup, and it can truly bring a whole setup together. So I wanted to make sure I got a nice looking mouse pad to make her setup as perfect as I possibly could. Also, I took that nap, so please excuse my bed hair. It's a little scuffed right now, but it's okay. Just don't mind it. And just like that, her setup is looking stunning. Now for peripherals, we went ahead and hooked her up with this really nice pink and white Akko keyboard. This thing has looped Akko pink switches and it sounds and looks amazing. And for her mouse, this is a super basic Logitech mouse, but I have her new mouse on the way. It just didn't unfortunately arrive here in time. So she'll have this for now, but her new mouse will be here super soon. Honestly, for her first ever gaming setup, I am completely amazed. Cause truly, if I had a setup like this as my first setup, I would have lost my mind. And so I am super fortunate to be in a position thanks to you guys and all the sponsors in this video to be able to make this happen for her. I know she's gonna love it, but it means so much that y'all can make all this happen. So I have about 2 hours before my sister gets here, and then we can officially finally surprise her with the setup. I have a surprise for you.
So you want me to do that?
I'm gonna need you to put this on. I have a surprise for you, okay?
Okay.
What?
Super loose.
Let's just move this out the way. Hold my hand. Hold. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, come in. Take for here. Hold my hand, hold my hand, hold my hand. Take 2 steps this way. Alright, take off your blindfold. Take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off. What?
When did you do this?
While you were gone. Your face is so red. It's okay to be on camera. You look fine, I promise.
Wow, it's so pink.
Is that okay? You like the color pink?
It's my favorite color.
What you think?
So cool.
Is it good?
We even got Fall Guys downloaded.
Wait, what's your favorite game? What's your favorite game?
Fall Guys and Roblox.
Fall Guys and Roblox? I thought it was Minecraft and Roblox.
And you even got me candles, bro. These and like those.
Yeah, these are new ones. These are all new ones.
This is so cool.
Get it?
Yeah, I really like it. I love the mouse pad.
The mouse pad?
Mhm. This chair. Oh, dang. I just pitched my hand, but
Here.
wait, is that the PC? That's small, but it's cool, but it's small.
I'd say it's pretty average.
This chair is actually like really comfy.
It's comfy.
Bro, I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna be like a streamer like you.
You're gonna be famous and be a streamer like me?
Watch me like reach your higher goals.
A higher goal? Oh,
You ain't
content?
gonna be at 17,000 anymore. All your followers are gonna come to me and unsubscribe to you.
Ain't no one's coming to you and unsubscribing from me. You didn't have a webcam. I didn't get you a webcam.
We'll see about that.
Oh, we'll see about that. Yeah, no. So pretty much, I built you a setup, and you're gonna play Roblox, Minecraft, and Fall Guys. I'm taking the whole setup away from you. Now for the performance of her computer. We tested it out in 2 games, which is Fortnite and Valorant. And in Fortnite, we did drop in Tilted Towers because I feel like that's where the computer would be under the most stress. And in Tilted Towers, she was averaging anywhere from 80 to 90 FPS, which is honestly absolutely insane. Guys, keep in mind, this is a mini PC that you can literally put in your backpack and take with you wherever you want. And on Valorant, I was actually blown away because she could run anywhere from 120 to 150 FPS. Coming from a $3,000 computer, I honestly could have an enjoyable time playing these games on her computer. So for her, as just a casual gamer who's just now getting into gaming, this is literally the perfect computer for her to just chill out and have some fun. But guys, this officially wraps up the end of the video. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I put a lot of effort into it, and I'm praying that you guys like it. I know I've been inconsistent, but I'm fully back, and I'll be as consistent as I can, I promise. Also, sorry for whispering, because earlier when I said I had been editing for like 7-8 hours and it was 1 a.m. Yeah, it's now 6 in the morning, and I've been editing and recording this entire time, so I gotta kind of stay quiet. But I love you guys so much. Like always, I hope you guys have a great day.